Good morning, Booyah. It's a laid-back, chillaxing Thursday. So get ready for the latest from Ewatomi Odusoga, Addison and Levi, Praise Upberg on the Weather Channel, and Fortune Odusoga with a medical bin. You spend that 3-day weekend well, BHS. This is the Bulldog Bulletin.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Thursday, November 9th, 2023. I'm Addison Levi.
And I'm Ewatomi Odusoga.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Happy Thursday and happy almost 3-day weekend. Oh, and since we won't see you, special thanks and acknowledgement to our veterans for Veterans Day coming this Saturday. We appreciate you. Our Thursday top story is an invite from the Triad Music Honors Society, who has had some additions and sound check and is almost ready for one of Bowie High's biggest nights of the year, Fall Coffee House. November 17th at 7 p.m. is the day and time for the showcase of all BHS talent from all walks of life as jocks, bookworms, the popular, and the unknowns take the stage to show off some of our most gifted. Tickets are only $5, and trust us, it's going to be the best thing going on a fall Friday night. So we hope to see you there as the hot coffees and tea flows, just like the poets and singers. Enjoy sweet treats and the whole vibe. Tickets are going on sale next week at all lunches.
That's going to be so much fun. In club news, we have an update concerning that much talked about new offering from Mr. Daly, who has sent us word that his sponsored club first interest meeting had to be pushed back due to a later date that we'll announce when we find out. When they do get together, you'll learn routines, work on choreography, take concept photos, play games, or just come for the fun.
In life after high school news, Ms. Delaney has arranged that terrific opportunity coming up that you can really help you find your way out there after you walk across the stage at the Xfinity Center this coming May. Keep that calendar app open and plan on attending the upcoming November 28th apprenticeship fair, where all students and the public are invited to come through and learn about career programs offered in the States. And you can also find out about requirements for them. It's a great opportunity. And if you're watching and you're a prospective presenter with the business or career field offering, please scan the QR code to register your business or organization.
Miss Stone and the exclusive STEP team's big Skate Zone fundraiser is on its way next week on November 16th. Come hang out with the ladies and relive childhood at the roller rink. Just scan the QR code seen here to get your tickets. You have to use it to help them get credit. And get ready for skating, pizza, the money grab booth, music, and fun with your buds, and with the ladies of Exclusive. It's going to be fun.
Sounds like the next weekend are going to be lit. And we're actually getting ready for some pretty awesome 3-day weekend with some warm temperatures today that Praise Eberinga in the Weather Center is ready to talk about. What you got going on this weekend?
Man, ain't nothing going on but the rent. I got to study, but hopefully I'll get to hang with the gang in between. But good morning, my dogs. It's unseasonably warm out there as we start off this Thursday with an all-clear look at the 7:50 a.m. Doppler radar. The current temperature, 53 degrees. Today is starting amazing as we prepare for a high of 75 with mostly sunny skies, then an evening low of 47. Extra day off Friday looks much cooler though and starts off in a chilly trend with a high of 52 and a low of 35, coupled with some rain in the forecast. Saturday is the day we honor our veterans and say thank you for your service to those who have kept us free. And they get a decent day as we come back up to 57 with partly sunny skies, then a dip to below freezing, 31 with a frost warning. Then finally on Sunday, it'll also be cloudy with some sun as we drop to a high of 50 and a low of an even colder 28. Ugh. Anyways, on this day in music history, John Lennon of the Beatles was featured on the first ever issue of Rolling Stone magazine in 1967. In 1974, Bachman-Turner Overdrive, or BTO, went #1 on the U.S. singles chart with Baby, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. And in 2014, Ariana Grande won her first European Music Award for Best Female Artist. And happy birthday to Sandra Denton, better known as Peppa from rap duo Salt and Peppa. And I'm going to get out of here because I don't want to push it. I'm Praise. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, worship name. In sports, Here's a brief rundown of all the tryout info we have so far. Coach O'Feish and the girls basketball team will meet November 17th through 19th from 5 to 7 p.m. in the main gym. Boys basketball tryouts are November 15th through 17th from 3 to 5 p.m. and all registered players should wear a white t-shirt with their name written on the back. Indoor track meets with Coach A in the cafeteria November 15th through 17th with a 2:45 check-in. Wrestling tryouts happen in the Annex Gym November 15th through 17th from 3 to 5, and swim team hopefuls should get with Mr. Leonard for info. All sports require you to create an account on activate.com with a K, complete all requested information, and upload your physical. And speaking of physicals, Dr. Fortune isn't able to conduct those just yet, but she's back in the clinic and ready to give us her latest medical minute. What kind of knowledge are you dropping on us today, Doc?
May have been told not to use AI due to all the plagiarized writing and academic dishonesty. However, today we'll discuss how AI is used for good stuff in scholarly activities like AlphaFoes. If you remember from your biology class, protein is a complex substance made of a sequence of amino acids, with the primary structure determining the tertiary structure, which then determines the 3D overall shape of the protein. The structure of a protein determines the function of it. For the longest time, science has been trying to figure out the 3D shape of that little muscle builder using just its amino acid building blocks, which are also essential for creating new medicines for breast cancer, sickle cell disease, and so much more. But the process of getting these models was so slow and expensive that this often meant shooting x-rays at individual proteins, which could take years to get results from. Scientists then got the right idea to feed protein structures and their amino acid into a machine building system, the aforementioned AlphaFoes. Now, get this. It has predicted nearly every single protein known to man thus far. Wow. But I do want to point out that this program isn't 100% accurate and is often prone to errors. The good news, though, is that these advances open so many doors for you as future scientists to improve the world of structural biology using cryo-electron tomography. If you'd like to learn more about that, visit nature.com/articles. So I know that might have been hard to follow for some of you, but if it sounded interesting, then I've done what I came to do. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for more highly requested topic. And as always, I'm Fortune Zogu, and I will see you around. Oh, and don't forget to cover your mouths with your elbows when you sneeze. It's cold and flu season.
Thanks, Doc. That sounded like something Bruce Banner was studying. And before we leave you today, we talked about the Warm Hands, Warm Heart, hats, and glove drive Tuesday with donation boxes that will be found in the main office, the annex, Miss Ellen Masters, room 23, and a couple is yet to be determined locations. This labor of love will bring new pairs of gloves, hats, not scarves, repeat, not scarves, to Langley's Park, McCormick Elementary School, one of the neediest schools in our county. And so you know what the whole thing looks like, we have a replay for you today from Mr. Akusa when he made the trip back in 2018. Roll it, tech crew.
The Bowie High School is a place that's just full of activities, clubs, sports teams, and of course, teachers and students. But sure, we all know that. But what you may not know is what goes into a project like the Warm Hands, Warm Hearts Hat and Glove Drive. Eric LeMaster has been a teacher at the home of the Burgundy and Blue for over 15 years, and he's also a Bulldog alumni himself. He donates his time like he lives here, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And the National Honor Society, the Gentlemen's Club, Ladies with Class, and the NJROTC unit are The 4 organizations that were there yesterday loading things up and getting ready to play Santa at Riverdale Elementary.
What's going on here today, guys?
We are delivering gloves and hats to kids that don't have any.
A spirit of giving. So after all the packing was done, they were finally ready to head about 20 minutes west. Riverdale Elementary is a Prince George's County public school with a 90% plus poverty rate and a population of 670 students that have no busing, and virtually every kid walks to school each day. It's a pretty sad story. An ESOL teacher, Linda Acker, is one of Riverdale's best, but she fought back the tears as she told me how significant a gift our mighty Bulldogs were bringing with them.
I'm on the verge of crying myself because these kids, it's so great to see them happy. These children are children of immigrants. We live in a kind of a poor neighborhood, and for the community to give back, and especially for local school to give back, just means the world to teachers and to our school.
And that's why we went to help. But enough talk already. After some setting up, it was time for our soon-to-be community leaders of tomorrow to finally get to the giving, as LeMaster huddled up his team and got them ready to execute the game plan.
We'll open it in a minute. We'll all open it together, and then we're going to sing Rudolph and Jingle Bells and then Feliz Navidad. If you don't know Feliz Navidad, hold on to go. Okay? It's not that hard. And I know you all have a vote.
Bowie on 3! 1, 2, 3! Bowie!
And my kids really love you, so what we wanted to do is bring you guys a present.
And with that, it was finally game time. Matiqua Riley reflected on the initiative and what it means to be involved.
Being selected by Bowie High School for their Warm Hands, Warm Hearts giveaway this year has been such a fulfilling experience. It was a surprise to our students. We are so grateful for what you're doing here for the Riverdale Elementary School students in our community. Thank you so much.
Let's hear from Ladies with Class member Jamia Staten, who thought about her blessings and took a look back.
It felt really special to do this because I know what it's like to not have a lot, and doing this just made me feel really humble about what I have and being able to give back to everybody, and it was great seeing their faces and everything.
And what's a Christmas present giveaway without music? Bulldog Bulletin member and Gentlemen's Club secretary Ryan New served as the leader of the caroling for the event and gave us an insight on his experience for the day.
Today was really just a great experience for all of us and for all the kids. We get to deliver them gifts that they may not have had before or may not get for Christmas. And we just know that we're making an impact on someone else's lives, and that's great.
So that was my day yesterday. Gives you that feel-good vibe you need as we wind down the last few days of the school year and head into 2019. Here's a little shout-out for Mr. LeMaster to all of you who donated and the people who helped realize the effort.
This is the culmination of a lot of hard work by our students to gather these presents, donations from the whole school, wrapping the presents after school, and then delivering them to these kids. And these kids are loving it. This is such a rewarding experience, not just for myself, but for everybody involved. And I want to say thank you, Bowie High, for making this possible.
Thank you, Bowie High School! Thank you, Bowie!
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Thanks, St. Nick. And as you all head into the last few long days of the week and we pack things up, if you haven't already, do something nice for your fellow man. And how should I finish this off again?
Always stay true to the burgundy and blue!
Well, I wasn't in spirit until now. Don't forget to hit up places like Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, Big Lots, and many other merchants to buy new hat and glove sets for these special kids. The SAT word of the day is the adjective sumptuous, defined as extremely costly, rich, or luxurious. Using the finest ingredients made the cheesecake sumptuous.
And you can take me to Chick-fil-A Factory all day, seriously. And that's all for now on this free 3-day weekend edition of our show. Please subscribe and bookmark our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/VHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin for a replay of this and all our shows. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Addison. Only 4 more periods until 3 days of not hearing bells. So let's knock this day out and remember,
the Bulldog Pack has always got your back.